Morning, everybody. I bet the headline probably got you. 7 myths every guru doesn't want exposed. Here's the deal, is anybody that tries to tell you that these 7 things aren't true is lying to you. And if somebody says that they're a guru and these things are true, I would run as quick as possible. I'm going to be the first to say this. I'm not a guru. I don't really like people that try to pretend like they are gurus. It's not helping anybody. And I think that people would actually get more results if we were just real and authentic about these myths. And so here's what they are. I actually wrote them down on my phone. Is number 1 myth is that they have everything figured out. This is the expert myth, that they know everything and that they're passing it on to you. Nobody has everything figured out. In fact, everybody is still trying to figure stuff out. Even every guru, quote unquote, is still trying to figure out what works. So that's the first myth right there. And if somebody tries to tell you that they have everything figured out and they know everything, that's a sign right there that they really don't have it all figured out. The next myth is that they have a perfect life. They make no mistakes. Everything that they do is perfect and by the book and are mistake free, and that you have to be perfect to reach that level. That's the facade myth. Okay? No one has a perfect life. Nobody does. It may look like it, and if you're comparing to somebody that you think has a perfect life, you're never going to reach that level. Instead, realize this: we're all in it together. Nobody has it figured out. Nobody has a perfect life. We're all trying to grow together. And that's what separates authentic teachers, leaders, mentors from quote unquote gurus and, holy man or woman on the mountain type of a thing that's like, bow down to me, I'm perfect, and you can never be at my level type of a deal. The next one is that everything that they talk about is an original thought and nobody's ever said it before. This one's hilarious because there's actually nothing new under the sun. Creativity is taking things from multiple sources, fitting them together in a unique way that nobody has done before. But nothing is new or original. It's all pieced together piece by piece. And for you, somebody that's looking maybe to grow in your life or grow in your business or do something great, you got to realize this, that the people that are at the top of their game, this is all true about them. And so for you, trying to do everything perfect, live a perfect life, feel like you have to have it all figured out, that you have to have these crazy original thoughts that nobody's ever had before to make it, quote unquote, is actually holding you back. And so I want to bring some authenticity to that conversation for you. That's why I made this video. The next one is that, they have the perfect magic solution for your problem, and that's the perfect solution for you. The fact is, nobody has a perfect magic solution. There's frameworks, there's things that we can fit in, we can piece together, we can put together, but everybody is unique and individual, and not everything works for everybody. And when we realize that, there's a lot of freedom from that to learn the way that works best for us individually. The next myth is this, that that they have a guaranteed way for you to be rich and wealthy. There's no guarantees, especially with finances. There's no guarantees about making money. There's no guarantees about any of that. And if somebody's trying to sell you a guaranteed way to make money, run. Understand that they had to figure it out. It was hard work. And that sells a lot of stuff, these type of guaranteed rags to riches type systems, but they don't work. None of them work. The fact is that you learn a framework and skills with experience, with wisdom over time, and you apply it and it works. The next one is this, is that everything that they say is the only way to do something. This is a real big one, like that their words are law. That's one of the biggest myths, and that nobody else is right. The fact is that one person's experience and one person's way of teaching something is not law. There's differences in all of our experiences. I'm reading these notes that I wrote down here. And when we learn that, that allows us to individually, instead of comparing ourselves to another person, we can grow to another level and do something authentically and original that fits individually into what is perfect for us. And the last one is this, is that they're not trying to sell you something. That one's funny because everybody's trying to sell you something. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a guru, an influencer, somebody online, you're trying to sell somebody on something, whether it's a mindset, whether it's to buy a product, whether it's to do something. Everybody is trying to sell you something. And you might be wondering, what am I trying to sell you? Well, I have my podcast. I have my Facebook group. I have coaching that I offer people to coach them to grow in their business, to get from where they are to where they want to be. That's what I sell people. That's what I offer. It's the same thing every single day. But I want you to realize this, is that if you're looking up to somebody and you see them as this unattainable guru goal, realize that they're just like you. There's nothing different or unique that makes them special. Everybody is individual. Everybody is unique, uniquely designed and made, and we piece things together in unique individual ways that allow us to go to the next level, to do great things. The only thing that separates people is the fact that they decide and make decisions to take action, that they do something that everybody else won't do. The thing that separates everybody, that separates somebody that has done great things from others, is that they are willing to do what other people aren't willing to do. That's the truth. And so if you're willing to do what nobody else is willing to do, then you can get to that level. But realize this, that if somebody's trying to sell you that they have a perfect life, that they have it all together, that they have the perfect solution for you, that everything is original and you got to be perfect and to reach that level, it's a lie. It's a myth. They weren't like that. They started right where you are. Every single person did. Every single person started where you are. And that's why it's possible for you to get to where you want to go. Not by comparison, not by saying, oh, I will never get to that place, but saying, if I decide to do something that's different than what I'm doing today, and I learn the skill set and I have a framework in my mind that applies individually for me, I bring value to the marketplace, I offer something of value, I can sell something and be authentic and original. I got these notes here. Then it is possible for you to be successful. The truth is, not everybody is going to be successful. And the only reason why is not that it doesn't work for everybody, but because not everybody is willing to do what it takes. They're not willing to get over their issues. They're not willing to be authentic. They're not willing to be vulnerable and expose themselves to criticism and hatred and whatever to go after their dreams. And so a lot of people would rather live a 9-to-5 job, work a 9-to-5 job, go the easy route. And what separates the people that maybe you look up to from you is they're just doing what you're not doing, but you can do the same thing that they're doing. And so realize this, nobody has it all together. Nobody has it perfect. There's no magic formula, no magic pill, no magic way to make money. And everybody's trying to sell you their programs. Okay? But if you do something, if you learn a new skill set, if you apply it, if you do something that you haven't done before, if you bring value to the marketplace, if you get over your mental issues, if you get past your fears, your worry, your fear of making mistakes, your fear of looking bad and trying to always look perfect to everybody. See, the guru myths create this facade that you have to be perfect to be successful. And it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. But the truth is, nobody's perfect. And once we realize that, we can realize, okay, in my flawed state, I can be successful. I actually don't have to be perfect to go to great levels, to reach higher levels, to reach a level that I previously thought was impossible for me. All I have to do is to just keep moving forward. And that's the truth right there, my friends. So I hope this brought some light, showed a little bit of authenticity. Maybe you might have believed some of those things in the past. Maybe you didn't know that about people that are successful. I've worked with a lot of people over the years, and this is what I've seen. And every single time, actually what I've noticed is every guru will actually be the first person to tell you what I just told you. They don't always do it up front, but they'll be the first person to tell you they don't have it all together. And I'll be the first person to tell you this. I don't have it all together. I have a framework that works with people. I love helping people reach their goals. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But if you apply yourself, stop waiting for somebody else to apply it for you. If you learn a new skill, if you go to work, if you do the work and do the thing that you fear the most, that you're afraid of, that's painful and hard, you can move the needle forward and progress to get to the next level and go from where you are to where you want to be. Not everybody's going to do it. Of course not, because they're not willing to. But if you stick with it and you allow the process to pan out, who knows what's going to happen? What if it does work out? So one of the biggest things I want to tell you this today is one of the number one things that every single person on the planet is going to tell you that's true is you have to believe that it's possible for you to reach your goals. If you don't believe it's possible, you're not going to. Belief is the foundation of our actions, and our actions follow our belief systems. Maybe you believe some of these myths that are in the industry. Those beliefs actually dictated certain actions that you had up to this point. So hopefully I've exposed some of those and maybe changed some of those beliefs for you and realize, wow, man, if they could do it, so can I. You can be successful. Can I guarantee you will? No, I can't guarantee anybody watching this video is going to be successful. I can't guarantee anybody will be. But I know that if people apply themselves, if they do what nobody else is doing, if they do the things that other people aren't willing to do, if they go on a framework, if they build that process, if they learn new skills, if they apply themselves, if they take action, that's what it is, taking action in the face of your fear. Who knows what might happen in your life? So grow your life, everybody, and we'll talk soon.